This is a Morrisons Stonebaked 4-cheese pizza. It cost £1 and 75 pence. What does it taste like? Let's find out. That's not too bad. When I looked at this, when I got it out of the box, I thought, £1.75 for that? Not really my sort of pizza. Really thin. Really thin. It really can't be any thinner. Have a look. It really is thin. And I thought the only thing that's got to save this really for me is the sauce has got to be seriously tasty. And I think it is. Yeah. It is really one of the better ones in this sort of range of pizzas. I always bang on about this, the Asda one I did ages ago, sort of this sort of weight, but I seem to remember that had a little bit of thickness about it. And I haven't had a pizza in this sort of between £1 and £2 range that has had a punchy sauce like that one. I think this is right up there with it. Yeah, that has got a little bit of a fruity kick to it, that have. Prefer the Asda one though. It cooked up pretty good. Just turned it round once. The crust has turned out exactly how you'd imagine it. Crunchy on the edges. Yeah. If you like this style of pizza, you'll love this. Right. There it is. There's the traffic lights. Hopefully you can see that. So it's a Morrisons Stonebaked 4-cheese with melted mozzarella and cheddar cheese. 4-cheese? Pizza base topped with tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, coloured cheddar cheese. It's not 4-cheese then, is it? A medium fat hard cheese. What's that? Medium fat hard cheese. I've never seen that being sold in the supermarkets, have you? Yeah, that's about it on the back. So have a look at the ingredients. And there is your nutritionals. So like I said, £1.75 for three. This is 325 grams, obviously a frozen pizza. Valuation. I think that's too much money for what it is. I mean, them Ital peas, I keep banging on about these as well, from Iceland. Now, I think the price of them, I can't remember the exact price, but I know they were dropped to £2 for a full size. I think they were about 460 gram pizza, something like that. A lot bigger than these, thicker base, thicker crust. Oh, brilliant pizza, £2. So I think that the usual price was it £2.50 or £3? But even so, different league to these. So for me, these are this is overpriced, £1.75. I think a fair price for that. I wouldn't want to pay any more than £1.50 for this, really. £1.50. Right, score. Now, I have done the Morrisons 90. I think it's 99p or 95. I can't remember the exact price, but it's under £1. I've done the equivalent, but the cheaper one. Now I seem to remember that didn't have that punchy flavour, but other than that, it's probably a similar pizza. I haven't watched it back, so I can't remember. I scored that an 8.8. I think this deserves a similar score. This is tastier. This is a better pizza, but you got to pay almost twice as much for it. So I think 8.8, fair score for that, I think. Who's had this pizza, guys? What do you make of it? Right, now Boo Boo. Now, he ain't got Brother Bob in the room. He's in his own room now. I think I'm going to have to keep him in his own room now when I'm filming, because the old camera's on a tripod. I mean, at the start in the intro, when it all get knocked over, that's Bob knocking the camera over a while back. And he'd be knocking it over all the time now if he was in this room, because he's got osteoarthritis. So he's sort of leaning into stuff as he's walking. Yeah, poor old Bob. Took him to the vets last week. He's fairly healthy for a 15-year-old Labrador. He's very healthy. If you put his back legs to one side, he's got a strong heart. He's got clear lungs. His bladder's clear. He's eating well. He's just losing weight. And she said that's down to old age. His body's just shutting down. And his back legs are getting weaker and weaker. To the point that when he eats his food now, he sometimes collapses. If he's there too long, he want to lean on stuff. He can't stand in one place. He can't stand still. He have to keep, because he's got a weakness on one side, and he's back in, go round and round. So when he's eating, he's fighting, go round, and the right leg come out and the left leg drop down. So I built him I call it a feeding station. It's just like an aid, really, to give him support while he's eating. I'll put some video up, or I've probably already put some video up of it as I'm talking. But yeah, it's basically an aid that I quickly knocked up. Anyone could do it, basic DIY skills. It was all made out of scrap wood that I'd got in my shed and in my garage. So if anyone's got an old dog, or a dog who's suffering with similar condition to Bob, and you're having the same problem, and you're thinking, blimey, I can't go on much longer like this, maybe have a look at this, and you can easily build one. Anyone with basic DIY skills and tools would be able to knock this together. And you could, at the very least, how way I look at it is, eating food now is Bob's pretty much number one pleasure in life. Normally is anyway for a lab, but it definitely is now. So he's been having to eat in a lot of discomfort while he's sort of fighting to stay up sort of thing. But now he should be able to do it with a little bit of comfort. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that. If anyone want me to do is interested in how I made it, I'll do a dedicated video on it if you want me to. But obviously you've got to let me know. It was really easy to build. So there we are, guys. That is another pizza review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me and Boo Boo here, the Custard Kid, again soon on another video. Take care, guys. Right, here we go, Boo Boo. Right, what we got? 4 for you. Good boy. Bob's already had his. Bonjour, guys.